If you were to walk up to someone and say, "What do you like to do for fun?" They might say, "I like playing sports," or "I like playing music." They're probably not going to say something like, "Oh, I enjoy listening to people talk." That's because instinctively we are hardwired to always prioritize survival. And from a survival standpoint, we want to conserve energy. Listening is one of these tasks that consumes a ton of energy. And we're wired to tune out the moment we start to hear something that doesn't sound novel or new or interesting. Compared to social media and Netflix, it's very difficult for people to speak in a way that's interesting to our brain these days. The problem is that when we're not listening, it's obvious to the speaker. We give off certain nonverbal signals and facial expressions that indicate that we are totally tuned out, even when we're generally looking in their direction. This dramatically lowers our likability and charisma. Additionally, if we're in a job interview or a negotiation, we need to be actively listening so that we can reply in a precise and meaningful way. Here's what you can do to help yourself stay attentive. If you're in sales, if you want to maximize how you lead, even if you want to simply build rapport with a family member so you can have an important conversation, follow the rule of 3. There are 3 rules of 3. Number 1 comes from Olivia Fox-Cabane and the Charisma Myth. Wait 3 seconds before you respond so you acknowledge the other person. You're not just waiting for them to stop talking so you can speak. You're actually listening to them. The second rule of 3 comes from Alan Pease, body language expert. He says to periodically nod 3 times as a nonverbal signal that indicates that you're listening. Finally, make sure that you're always doing 3 things to acknowledge the other person, that you're continuing to listen to them. This could be maintaining eye contact. This could be reflecting back the emotion in which they're communicating to you. If they are enthusiastic about something, be enthusiastic about what they're saying. This is another tip that comes from Olivia Fox-Cabane. Finally, ask a follow-up question to get them to explain more about what they were saying, or make a meaningful comment that reflects that you've been listening to what they're saying. To summarize the 3 rules of 3, number 1, wait 3 seconds before you respond. Number 2, periodically nod 3 times as someone is speaking. And number 3, aim to do at least 3 things verbally and non-verbally that acknowledge that you've heard what the other person said.